What is going on, guys? Nips here, bringing you another VGC 2017 Trick Room team. And if you don't know by now, you could tell, or well, you know I love Trick Room, alright? So we got another Trick Room team coming in hot. This time, we're trying out only one Pokemon with Trick Room on our team, and we're gonna see if that works out for us. If not, it's we might go back to somebody else. But honestly, I'm a little tired of Mimikyu, and I just want to test out just having Porygon on the team. And without further ado, friends, we got this new team right here. And new with, like, quotes. Because obviously all these mods have been used before. But there's some new stuff about this team that I want to talk about. So, first off, we have Araquanid, Brave Nature, Water Bubble, Warterium Z, Protect, Y-Guard, Leech Life, Liquidation. That is Pokemon number 1 right here. Araquanid, pretty basic, solid Trick Room mon. It's been around a while. It's I feel like it's one of the most used Pokemon in VGC 2017, especially on Trick Room teams, or at least a counter to Trick Room teams if your team is that good against them. So no matter what, Araquanid, a good mon, whether you're for Trick Room or against Trick Room, this mon can and should be on your team. But anyway, Araquanid, basically Y-Guard covers the basics of Discharge, Dazzling Gleam, Rock Slide, EQs, etc., etc. Leech up a stab, Liquidation a stab, and Warterium Z for that huge damage output when you want to OHKO something. For example, maybe like you want to kill that guard trap to take some damage, make sure the thing is gone. You want to guarantee your OHKO on a little marowak. You want to Porygon 2's defense drop. You want to kill with Warterium Z. Or Porygon 2 is kind of low and you want to double in that slot, Warterium Z, and attack somebody else, and that's basically what this Araquanid does. I think he's 2 HP and attack. Let me just check for you guys real quick. I'm almost positive that's what it is. Nature is in the, okay, yeah, that's that. And I think this one is adamant, or are you careful? What are you right now? Or brave? You're brave. Okay, beautiful. So you got a high attack output, lower your speed, 0 speed IV you just saw, and brave nature to make your speed as low as possible. Next, I didn't want to use this mon. I tried everything in my book, or everything in my power to not to use this mon, but honestly, I have no choice. This used to be a Lone Executor, and a Lone Executor really wasn't cutting it. Like, it was great, but the Lone Executor, I had 3 Z moves on my team, and I had a slight ice weakness before I changed things up. So I took off the Lone Executor, put on Celesteela. Now I got an EQ immunity. Now I got a poison immunity. And, again, another electric weakness, but that's okay, because we can work on it with the other 4 mons. But, ultimately, Celesteela's special attack on Celesteela is pretty damn good. Those Madness Zones you don't care about too much, as you, in Trick Room outspeed them, you flamethrower them. If they try to sub up on you, you flamethrower them. Those Kartanas you can flamethrower, and those Scissors you can flamethrower. Those random steel Pokemon, it always feels good to get a flamethrower off on those guys. Why Celesteela learns flamethrower on Leech Seed, I don't know, but I'll gladly take it, as it helps out this mon a lot. Giga Drain for those Gashadons, literally only for Gashadon. And then Flash Cannon is our stab of choice, as that hits the Tapus for neutral for the damage. It does a lot, and at +1, you're going to be hurting pretty bad. Also, Giga Drain actually is there for Tapu Finis as well. So we do have Giga Drain for Finny and Gashadon. Quiet Nature, I'm his leftovers behind, you can see right there. But, Celesteela, man. It can win games by itself sometimes, especially if I'm running the sub-stall set. I'm never going to do that, because that's not my playstyle, but I'm more offensive-oriented, and that's how I base the Celesteela. Max HP, max attack, quiet nature. It's pretty bulky. It usually gets 3-shotted for most things that it's weak to. Unless it's like a high stab, like a T-Ball from Magnezone, or like a Flamethrower from maybe like, or a Flubits from an Arcanine or a Low Marowak. Other than that, you're pretty much getting 3-shotted. And then with Giga Drain, Lefties, and Protect, you could maybe make it turn it to 4, or like get a kill, and your opponent can't kill this thing anymore, and just sit there all day. It's pretty solid, man. You can't go wrong with Celesteela. As much as I hate to say it, it's a great mon in this format, and if you have the option to use it, I'd say use it. If it's on your team, use it. EQ immunity, that Steel type is phenomenal. That Steel and Flying type, it just makes it so much better. Only nav and weaknesses to electricity and fire, and I think that's it, because Flying gets rid of the ground weakness, and I think that's it. The only thing you do with fire and electricity. Could be wrong. Something could be slipping my mind right now, but either way, that's Celesteela right there. Then we have a really good mon. I feel like Incineroar is gonna pick up usage no matter what, even before Intimidate comes out on him, but right now, I love this mon. It kills things with Flare Blitz, gets rid of the Kartanas, hits hard with Flare Blitz, even hits Porygon too for kind of good damage with Flare Blitz. Darkest Lariat, good Dark Stab, taking on like lower Marowaks, those other random Ghost Pokemon, or Pokemon that weak to Dark in general, maybe some Psychic Pokemon here and there. But I really like Darkest Lariat on Incineroar. I really do. I like Flare Blitz on him, obviously. Fake Out is great, put in the pressure. The only thing I really have trouble with right now with this team, like, in my stream yesterday you guys saw, if my opponent had, like, it's very situational. My opponent had Pheromosa, which is pretty good against this team. I've been fighting with this kind of thing going on. Pheromosa, Laylee, and, like, one of the Bursts of Dance. So that makes me think, alright, do I bring my Fake Out to fake out the freaking bird, so there's no Quiver Dance guard going on, or fake out Pheromosa, so the Quiver Dance going on, or do I not bring that and predict a Laylee Pheromosa lead? Because Laylee Pheromosa kind of gets to this team pretty well. So what I do when I see Laylee Pheromosa, I usually lead a Araquanid and Celesteela. In that case, Pheromosa could go down to 1 HP from the Flamethrower on the Celesteela. He can't really do much. Pheromosa can't do much to the Araquanid, and depending on what your partner is I choose how I would attack. Because granted, Pheromosa is really frail, so like even with you resisting like Leech Life and Liquidation being neutral to you, you're gonna be down to 1 HP just about. You're guaranteed getting two-shotted no matter what you do with that Pheromosa. But the other thing is, if that's a Laylee, then like I gotta watch out because I can Flash Cannon you, but Laylee can hurt pretty bad with Psychic on the Araquanid, and then Pheromosa can still high jump kick this. It is neutral because I'm half steel, so like it's risky, situational. You gotta play it right. But if your opponent has Pheromosa, Laylee, and the dancing freaking bird, then or Choreo, then you gotta take a guess. It's literally what you gotta do, because otherwise, if you bring in Incineroar with Fake Out lead and it's Laylee Pheromosa, well, someone's dying right here. It's either this, and usually I go these two to guarantee Trick Room, Porygon 2, and my Incineroar over here. But that's one really unfortunate situation for this team. Especially because High Jump Kick kills former mons in one shot. Porygon's basically gonna die, Snorlax gone, Golem gone, and Incineroar gone. So I have a fighting weakness on this team. But I feel like fighting is one of the least common attacks or stabs in this meta. Right now it's Hariyama and Pheromosa and Sacred Sword and Kartana. Not often. Kartana is easily work around with this team. Between Trick Room, Flare Blitz, and Fake Out, and whatever else. I could easily kill Kartana. I'm not scared about Kartana's Smart Strike at all. I mean, Sacred Sword at all. It's more of like High Jump Kick from Pheromosa, which can miss, or I can just protect and make it take a lot of damage. But it's a lot harder than you think to get around that. So like I said, that's one big problem for this team. But like I said, it's very situational. You're not gonna see it often, but when you do, the panic button is activated because you gotta make sure you play it right. Anyway, moving on to our next mon, Alolan Golem, Y-Guard Rock Slide return. Now I know I have 2 Y-Guard users in the team, but if anything, I would drop Y-Guard on Golem. But I do like Y-Guard and Golem for those people that want to use EQ. For example, if there's a Garchomp and I have to have Golem in, like I've only got 2 Pokemon left, and I need Golem in, boom. I'll have Y-Guard to block those EQs. Then Garchomp can only Declaw and Rock Slide. Not even Rock Slide, he can only Declaw. Or he can contact the Crush, or whatever the hell the Ground Z move is. But if that's already used, or it's Scarfed, or Assault Vested, or a Lumberry, or a Life Orb, I could easily just Y-Guard and just hopefully the Pokemon can take out the Garchomps and whatnot. Otherwise, Y-Guard's kind of nice in general. There's a lot of spread moves in this format, I feel. So it's not bad to have. If I had to drop it, it would be Explosion for the LOLs. But you gotta watch it for your own team. I would recommend having a Alolan Marowak. So you can go Explosion, switch in the Alolan Marowak, suck up the damage, and then you're good to go. What is this right here? You see this little flashing thing? That's just the sunlight coming through because I'm recording early for once. Anyway, that is our Alolan Golem. I would drop Y-Guard on you and not Araquanid. But for what you say, like I said, Explosion, maybe Stone Edge for a stronger Rocky MZ. Rocky MZ is great move to have on Golem, or a great item. Rocky MZ guarantees Oko as an Arcanine. Could also kill Muck. If you get Muck low enough, like for example, if like T-Bolt with Porygon, get it kind of low. Or you do some kind of damage to that Muck, where its Berry doesn't trigger just yet. Boom. Rocky MZ should be low enough to kill the Muck. I can't guarantee that, but there's a chance that Muck will die. I think there's a chance Muck will die from Rocky. I know I've killed him before with Rocky MZ, so it's probably depends on the opponent's spread and whatnot, but it does good damage to the Mucks. Kills Coco. Kills kills Laylee. Obviously you can't do much against a Bulu with this mon, but That's why you have 5 Pokemon on your team. Overall, though, that is our Golem set. You could drop Wyguard because you already have it on Raquanid. And then next, I have a standard Porygon too. Same one I've been using. Trick Room, Recover, Ice Beam, T-Bolt. Nothing crazy here. 180 defense, since special attack. Golem is max HP, max attack. You're max HP, max attack. What I really want to talk about right now, though, is Snorlax. I forget, look at this. Gluttony Snorlax, I feel like I slept on. Because what is Thick Fat going to do for you in this game? First of all, Thick Fat, you're already bulky as hell. You ain't taking that much damage at all from Blizzards, from Ninetales. Literally, I was in a match against Ninetales yesterday. Blizzard did like 35 damage. I'm not scared of that. I don't need Thick Fat for that. Flamethrower from Celesteela ain't gonna do jack. Alright, you don't need Thick Fat. What else is in the meta right now? Like a random, like a Heat Wave or Flabbits. Flabbits might hurt you from the Arcanine, but at the same time, if you trick him up high horsepower, you're gonna do a lot of damage to Arcanine. Probably even kill it depending on its HP at the time. What else? What are the ice moves? The ice, of course, like a lone Sand Slash. You're not gonna see that often, and if you do, you have high horsepower. You can do a lot to him. You have plenty of answers against a lone Sand Slash with this team, between Celesteela, Incineroar, Snorlax, and even Golem with like Rock Slide for neutral damage or Rock MZ. You don't need Thick Fat. You really don't. Gluttony is great. It makes Snorlax have 50% more HP. It's phenomenal, and I love it. So, this set, I love Snorlax. Max HP and max attack. Hurts harder than you think. Heavy Slam is huge. You're killing those Tapus, besides Finny. You're hitting things pretty hard with Heavy Slam because you weigh 4,000 billion pounds. You're going to be hurting things. Stab Return, phenomenal. Hurts a lot harder than you would think. It's really good. High horsepower. Hits those Arcanines. Hits those Mucks. Hits those, Gengars. It's really, really, really good to have high horsepower on Snorlax. Great addition on this mon and Protect, obviously, because I want to keep this thing alive. Now, like I said, this team has a fighting weakness. You can replace something in one of these four to get rid of that fighting weakness to make it a little bit easier. But these two do, well, you resist fighting, but you don't. But, like, there's a little bit of a fighting weakness to this team. And that's why you can easily customize this team a little bit. If I think I'll drop a low on Golem for maybe Gyarados. And then you have another EQ resistor. You have Intimidate. And you have but you already have 2 water types now. But Gyarados is a good thing. You resist fighting and whatnot, intimidate things. So it's a solid backup instead of Golem. Or you can drop a Raquanid for that, for the Gyarados as well. But up to you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this Trick Room Team video, show us a love that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any competitive Sun and Moon content. With that being said, guys, as always, I'm Nips. Have a great day. Enjoy the VGC 2050 meta because I'm freaking loving it. Battle on, guys. Have a great day. And I'll catch you next time.